every morning, probably part of your morning routine and you don't even notice. I personally open my weather app. It doesn't just tell me how the sky looks, it decides how my day begins. If it says rain, I wear different clothes and I walk differently. If it says sun, I'm probably going for a run. But here's the strange part. When millions of us do that, this forecast stops being just a prediction and starts becoming this quiet instruction. Today, we'll look at how this happens. How something so ordinary as checking the weather can quietly shape the world around us. Come along. See, the decision is this one or this one. Then you have to check the rain, well, check the weather app. And here in Delft, it's 13 degrees and no rain, as you can see. So, we don't need to stand out in bright pink. So, you and I both know that weather apps are designed to make our life easier, to predict what's gonna come for the rest of the day. Be able to plan our outfits, our commutes, and also kind of adjust our moods. We trust it without thinking. It kind of feels objective. But it's not just data from the sky, it's behavioral guidance. When it says 70% chance of rain, we act on it, even if it never rains the entire day. A small nudge in a million people's decisions can shift how the whole city looks. If a forecast changes how we move that day, and how much does it change who we are that day, how we feel that day? The thing is, the forecast isn't just purely science. It's also probability, bias, and design. Some apps exaggerate the rain likelihood to keep users safe. Others brighten icons to keep users more engaged. Behind the neutral tone of this weather is emotional engineering. And these micro adjustments, they ripple. Fewer people outdoors, less traffic, more deliveries, and takeaway food. So if our choices bend to a single shared prediction, is that prediction still neutral? It's currently raining. I chose wrong. The weather app lied to me. I think it's time we chat outside. Let's go. So today is not that cold and it's kind of rainy. So this was the inappropriate choice because this is the warm, not waterproof one. So I made the wrong decision with the information that the weather app gave me. And we need to go look at the deeper consequences of this being able to change the behavior of many. So when things are scaled, they become a little bit scary. Because over time, this forecast becomes part of the rhythm of our thoughts. We basically wake up, check the weather, make a decision, continue. But we start feeling what the weather predicts. If the weather says it's going to be a very windy day, we start noticing how windy the wind is. Or if it says it's going to rain, maybe we become a little bit more moody, decide to work from home. Sunshine, the heat, we become maybe a little bit restless. Or we make decisions to be like, oh, we maybe not going to work as hard today because we want to go out in the sunshine. So you say, Bianca, why don't you just look outside at the weather? And I'd say, yes, but I found living in a place like the Netherlands, the weather changes so sporadically and periodically that I can't predict it by looking outside. I also, these, oh, it's so windy, my jacket is flying away. These windows and stuff keep the insulation in so well that you can't feel what's outside. In South Africa, it was a bit different. I used to be like, oh, it's cold because I can feel it's cold inside the house. In the past, before we had these apps that have they do help. The weather used to be a little bit of a surprise, and we were only able to predict, okay, today is going to be like this because we can see the sky is like that. But now, with these predictions, we prepare for feelings that we potentially haven't even felt yet. And it's not just convenience anymore. Maybe there's a little bit of conditioning. So if we live by these probabilities, are we still living by our own experiences? I don't know. I need to get back. So I'll chat to you later. I'm about to take a meeting here outside. So it's, at least I thought, seeing as I'm talking about the weather today, I thought it would be convenient that we chat outside. And I take my meeting outside. And because the office is noisy. So now we're here. And it's time we talk about the deeper consequences of this weather. And maybe the airy thing isn't that the algorithm actually controls us, but maybe it quietly unites us under one shared illusion of certainty. A digital sky that tells tens of millions of strangers how to feel today in particular, and tomorrow, and the next day. And again, I wonder, is that the quiet cost of convenience that we're not really thinking about? Anyway, I have like 5 more minutes, then I'm going to take my meeting. And then we need to actually go grocery shopping because we have no food. So I will see you then. I'm doing it. I'm doing leg day. The motivation it took me to get here is insane. It's 8:23. Oh, good evening. I am really proud of myself that I got that leg day in. I have been postponing that for 2 days now. So, good job, Bianca. Nobody cares but me. Anyway, let's get to our thought experiment about the weather. What if tomorrow the weather app predicted joy? Would you wake up and feel it? Or would you wait until the sky told you that it was true? This one you need to think on a little bit of a meta level. But it comes down to, what do we let influence our mood? And what technologies do we trust innately? Anyway, I'm not going to dive deeper into this. I will see you tomorrow, and I don't think it'll be raining.